Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Saturday morning. And in this video, I'm going to just give an update on where we're at with our trading journey and kind of update on how the week went and kind of my plan going forward. Just overall, just a summary of how things are going and what my plan is going forward. And also a little bit of an update on some accounts. And then my plan for my 20 funded 50K accounts. So if you're new here, first of all, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and do appreciate that. But basically, I journal and document my trading journey on this channel. I started about 6 months ago, and it's been a bumpy road. We have struggled. It is very important to me that I am fully transparent with my trading. So that means you'll see everything. And I trade live every day. You can usually catch me between 9:15 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm live. I try to take on my funded accounts, take all my trades live, and you'll see everything. So just an update. Let's start with kind of where we're at currently. So I'm trading micros. Currently we have, you can see here, if there's a PA in front of the account, that means it's a funded account. So we have 12 funded accounts. We're currently only trading 3 of those. We're using micros and we're trading the micro ES. So that's currently what we're doing. And we also have 8 evaluation accounts that we have passed, and I'm just keeping them sitting at 6 days traded. So I'm going to turn them over into funded accounts before I get billed again for them. But that's for, I think we have another week and a half left. So basically, I'm just going to keep those the way they are. I really don't need those right now. And then we also have this account. So this is actually a Trade-Evade account. That is a 150K Trade-Evade account that I've been working on passing the last 3 to 4 days. And yesterday I did finally pass it. So we have a 150K account, which is an Apex account, but it's through Trade-Evade that I have passed. But as you can see on my connections, you can actually connect both an Apex connection and an Apex Rhythmic connection, and you can also connect an Apex Trade-Evade connection. And the reason that is important is because of the software that I use for managing my risk and controlling that I don't go on tilt or do anything stupid with these funded accounts. So there actually should be a video out already on Guardian Angel Trader. I just recorded this morning. As we speak, it's currently uploading to YouTube. And that should be going live here sometime before noon, I'm hoping. And yeah, check out that video. But I go in detail about how Guardian Angel Trader works and how it is really literally bomb-proof and bulletproof, where it prevents me from going on tilt and blowing accounts like I have really struggled with in the past. If you're new here, I mean, one of my biggest struggles is just self-discipline. Being disciplined, walking away when I have a red day, and being a good loser has been a struggle. And I seem to be doing okay for 2-3 weeks, and then I have a blow-up day where all that progress is lost in usually a couple hours. So frustrating. And this GAT software is just, I'm really, really excited that it actually gives me a lot of confidence, where I set the parameters on how much I can lose per day, what my profit target is per day. And once I hit that, I'm done. I literally is impossible for me to keep trading. And I really like that. So I'm really excited that I have found something that will force discipline on myself. It's kind of like training wheels for my discipline, and I need it. So I'm very excited about that going forward. And that is why I want to be only trading through Ninja Trader, because that platform, that software only works on Ninja Trader. So I am so here's the plan going forward. I still need to trade this 150K account a couple more days. I think 3 to 4 days. I'm not 100% sure. Once I've traded it 7 days, I'm just going to pay the monthly fee instead of the activation. For the activation fee, I'm only going to do the monthly fee instead of the one-time fee, just a lot less cost. And then once I have that account, we're going to shift to only trading that account, and we're going to still follow the same strategy, but we're going to use mini contracts instead of micros. Basically, we're going to be way more aggressive with this 150K account. We're going to be aggressive, try get it to pay out. We're not going to be dumb, but we're going to be more aggressive. We're not going to trade micros. We're going to trade minis, and we're going to try and get that account to a payout. That's the goal. And use that account kind of to pay myself, where we can use those funds then to activate these remaining 8 accounts if needed. If the billing comes up before then, it probably will. We'll probably have to activate them into funded accounts before then, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But basically, the goal is I want to have an account where I can be more aggressive to try and get to payout, because on my 2050K accounts, the goal with those accounts is to take it slow. I really have no interest in trying to rush those to payout. So we're going to be trading micros, and we are going to trade all 20 accounts at the same time. I know a lot of people tell me that, no, don't do that. You can't do that, and it's impossible, but I'm going to do it. And the main reason that I feel okay doing it is because of the GAT software, where I can't do anything stupid. And that really does give me confidence to do this, where I can set a daily profit target. Once I hit it, I'm done for the day. Literally cannot trade anymore. If I hit my daily loss, cannot trade anymore. Actually, while we're at it, let's just show so this is TradeZella, and this is what I use to track my progress right now. And you can plainly see the problem. We had pretty consistent profits here. Even here, nice consistent profits, but we had one day where we had a $9,700 loss. And that has always been my Achilles heel. That is just the story of my life. It's right now with my trading. And with this GAT software, this will be eliminated. I feel pretty confident saying that. And that's what kind of gives me that confidence to trade all 20 accounts at the same time. And just obviously, I'm trying really hard to just focus on my strategy, only taking the setups that match my strategy. And I did really well this week. I'm very happy with how I did this week. The profit loss wasn't that great because I'm only trading micros, but that's okay. Basically, we're going to keep trading these three accounts with micros until we get the 150K account passed. Then we're going to switch to only trading that account and trading minis and being more aggressive, try to get a payout on that, and then we move forward. And once we've kind of, maybe gotten a payout or two, or I don't know, whatever happens, but then we will switch to doing 20 accounts at the same time. And here's my thought process on the 20 accounts. My goal is basically like $100 profit per day, like $100 to $120 profit per day. My loss will be this is very similar, $100 loss per day. If I have a $100 loss per account, I'm done. And then obviously I'm going to have red days. I'm going to have green days, but my goal would be to average around $40 of profit per account. Now, a lot of people look at, they see people trading micros and they have a $40 profit and they just kind of snicker about it and make fun of it and laugh about it. And they usually, doesn't get people's attention. Right now on YouTube, a lot of people, you see a lot of people making 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, and that's what gets the views. I'm fine with that. But take $40 of profit and take that times 20 accounts, that's $800 a day. And the key is I'm not risking my whole drawdown. I'm risking $100 a day per account, and I have $2,500 of drawdown per account. So the risk to reward and the percentage that I'm risking is in line with reality, I feel like. And that's the goal, is to take it slow. If we can make $40 a day per account, that's $800 a day. That's like $16,000 a month. And then is it going to take maybe 3 to 6 months to get to a payout threshold? Yes, it might. I am okay with that. If it takes 6 months to get to a payout, I'll be fine. And I'll be happy with that. But the goal is to take it slow. It always has been. And I'm just going to get back to that and get back to what my original plan was. And obviously this plan doesn't really work well if I'm only doing it for 2 accounts or 3 accounts. If I'm only trading 3 micros on 3 accounts, making $40 a day, like, to me, then that doesn't do it for me. And that's why the 20 accounts is important. And that's why it is important to trade all 20 accounts at the same time. So that's the plan. The plan is once we get the 150K account, going to be more aggressive. Also, I do have also a 150K account with take profit that I'm trying to pass right now. And the goal would be to also do the same thing with that account, be more aggressive with that account. Obviously, once I activate the remaining 8 accounts, that would mean I have 20 50K accounts, which means you can only have 20 accounts with Apex. So we'll have to do something with that Apex account. That's that 150K Apex account. So we'll sort out the details later. But that is why I'm using the take profit account to then be more aggressive with that account once we have 20 accounts with Apex. Excuse me. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I just want to briefly show how the trading has been going. Actually, I did show TradeZell already. I'm just going to briefly show a little bit. Everybody's always asking, what's your strategy? What's your new strategy? So I'm just going to go through and show my trades for the week. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. We're already at 13 minutes long video, so I'm just going to kind of rush through this. But basically right now, I trade ES only. And my strategy is very similar to the second entry short or second entry long, that type of thing. It's a little bit different, I think, but a lot of the similarities as well. I'm just going to go through and kind of, you can pause the video if you want to drill down and look a little bit more at the trades here. But one thing that's really helped is I take a screenshot every time I take a trade and I mark up that trade like this. And I can save this then to TradeZella, and it allows me really to know exactly why I took the trade and if the trade was valid, and it just holds me accountable, making sure I'm following my rules. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. So this first trade was a loss. But basically we had a kind of a support resistance here. and we made a move above the EMA. It's important. The candles have to close above the EMA. And then we come back and test the EMA. And I want to see it wick like a wick below the EMA, and then the body of the candle closing above the EMA. Basically this candle right here, and then my entry is above this candle. This is the signal candle, and the entry is right here, and my stop is 2 ticks below the signal candle. So therefore, this trade obviously didn't work. We got stopped out. And I'm just going to kind of skim through this. But again, here, prior support resistance, we made, obviously closed below the EMA here. Then we came up, we tested the EMA. Body of this candle closed below it. Entry here. First profit target taken here. And then we got stopped out on our runner at break even. And very similar to this. And you can pause the video if you want to get more detail on this, but I'm not going to spend too much time here. Here's another one, got stopped out. This, I made a note. I took a screenshot of this because this was actually a trade setup that I missed. I had good reason to miss it. I was babysitting, but it was a really beautiful setup, and I was pretty sad that I didn't take the trade. Obviously, right here was my entry right here, and we would have had a nice trade, but so it goes. I'm just going to go through. You can pause the video if you want to see more. But yeah, basically, it really does help having a little bit. It really, really does help having a more defined, clear strategy where it just, I don't know why it's kind of weird, where it just gives me more confidence, and it gives me more confidence because of the back testing I did on it, that I feel confident in it. I know I'm not going to win every trade. I know we're going to have losses, but I know over time we are going to have, the results are going to be positive. I feel confident in that. So just got to follow my plan, got to follow the rules. And I think we are making progress. We're making progress. I do feel that way. So anyway, that's it for the video. It's already a longer video than what I planned. Do appreciate every one of you tuning in. I trade live every day. Come stop in, say hi if you want. But take care. Hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, and God bless.